Well, I blew my load doing my 2 stories perfectly, including the really challenging one.
Which wasn't the Persona one, because the Persona one came from the heart.
No, that was the hard one.
I know. You want to do that again?
Yes.
All right.
Watch him hit it.
Nope.
Point.
You can't. Okay.
I can't read the chat.
Stop talking. No noises. Go, Paul.
Coming up, the druggy psychedelic roguelike We Happy Few has signed a deal with Gold Circle Entertainment to adapt the game, which is still in Steam Early Access, into a movie. It's so unfair that a game that's not even out yet has a movie deal, yet Professor Pigglesworth and the island of 1,000 cuddly bears that also shoot lasers and ask you skill-testing questions remains tied up in licensing hell.
You did that to yourself.
Yes.
You wrote that.
But Professor Pigglesworth and the island of 1,000 cuddly bears that also shoot lasers and ask you skill-testing questions is a really funny name.
That's great. That's the problem, is sometimes there are times when the funny thing is also the thing that is the hardest to say.
Like muscle touching.
Muscle touching.
That doesn't roll off the tongue at all.
No, and nor should it.
Yeah.
In fact, I don't want to think about tongues at all when I think about muscle touching. Actually, the Daves, also from that Loading Ready Live, the Daves commercial, there's that one giant sentence that I was like, took in a huge deep breath so I could do it all in one go. And I did, but it was like, whoof.
Oh, we got
Let's get back to that premium Gallagher. I'll take 5.
Yeah.
Cool technology.
So we're good for...
Yeah, that's it. There's the checkpoint. I guess for those who haven't been here before, anyone not familiar with this stream? We're recording a YouTube video.
Yeah.
Which is why we're like, nope, stop, do it again sometimes. But now we're just going to sit and talk about the video game news.
Yeah.
I guess maybe we should explain that beforehand each time, but I don't know.
Cool technology. Oh, people seem to get it.
Blizzard already won that court case?
Huh.
No way.
Well, I mean, if the other guys continue to just not show up.
Yeah, I guess if they just don't show up, that's a good point, yeah.
They probably just default one. Default.
Jay Wiley, can we talk about Literary Live? Yes. Who are you? Why am I here? Well, you have a sub badge, so I know that you know why we're here. You know why you're here. Wait. Who's here? You're here.
We played the highlights at the end, Treyon.
The highlights were played at the end on the live stream. They weren't in the, could you shift over? They weren't in the YouTube version, but the highlight reels get uploaded to the other YouTube channel anyway. If the highlight reel hasn't gone up on the Loading Ready Live channel yet, I can do that this afternoon. We just felt that for the YouTube replay of Seafoot that we should.
His checkpoint early today.
It didn't really fit. So.
Yeah. Yeah, so we have feed up extra pushes banked and ready to go for next week.
Yeah.
Which is nice. It means maybe I won't stay as late recording the next 2 feed dumps because I can get away. Because we probably don't need 4 of them to go in a single episode of Loading Ready Live.
Maybe not, but might be good to have. Who knows?
Oh. Push it.
PM Avers. No, we didn't actually talk about that, but that's a good point. Destiny 2 confirmed coming to PC. That's all we know. We're hoping. We were talking about this on stream last week because James liked the idea of Destiny, but for James, that's not a console game. For him, whereas for me, our clan is all like in PS4, and so I don't want to not play it on PS4. Also, there's a barrier to entry for me to like reboot my computer into Windows, and I don't even know if my Windows partition would be able to like run Destiny 2 that well. But what James is hoping for is that while we're not expecting crossplay, that's almost definitely not going to happen.
Sorry, I'll read that after you're done talking about Destiny.
That's almost definitely not going to happen. What James is hoping for is that you can, if you have like a console version and a PC version, that you can log in as your character on either. That would be great. So, who knows? Someone was saying, I hope the Quirp line you recorded recently is going up soon. We could hear Ian as Richter during Matt's PC build stream.
Nice.
Whoops.
Actually, we do have an episode of Quirp line to go up tomorrow that's recorded a while ago, and then we recorded some yesterday as well. So
The division between
Port Blind keeps on rolling.
between Studio A and B is not as soundproof as one might like.
Yes, Gameron Clegg says, Kathleen, are you planning on going to work tomorrow? Persona 5, I will be in work early because I will be streaming it all day for New Day Tuesday with Heather. Heather and I are going to
So she will be...
forcefully eject anyone who stands between us and the PS4.
Yeah, you don't have to choose between going to work or playing Persona 5 because
We're going to start the
they
stream.
are one and the same.
We're going to start the stream at 10:30 a.m. Pacific Daylight Savings Time.
Kais58, that's fine. That was just a one-off episode for April Fool's Day.
Yeah. We're not changing the format.
It's not going to be.
We're not always going to do it
It's
as
not always going to be
show.
that. Yeah. It's not going to be that forever. Don't worry.
Yeah. I mean, it
Though,
was really fun.
The idea of doing, like we did for the Olympic, the Summer Games episode, the idea of like a themed episode is definitely something that we could return to at some point.
Oh, certainly.
Yeah.
But
Also, what I thought was fun is when you add the writing and the filming of the actual like written sketches, like Muscle Touch and stuff like that, they took so much longer to prepare than the actual like rant. Like, we're going to the food court to make some sort of monstrosity.
Yeah.
However, the editing time is an exact inverse.
Yeah, well, because you're only shooting exactly what you need rather than like, here's an hour of footage that needs to be 10 minutes.
Yes. So when you combine all that, I would say that it was basically the same amount of production time to do a short 2-minute sketch than it was to do like a pre-record documentary feature.
Yeah, because Muscle Touch and Teens on the Street were basically just 2 mini sketches that we shot, that
Yeah.
we like wrote and shot and edited that day.
Yeah, it basically made like a 4-minute sketch.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that look forward to that, but saying that maybe it's something we can do if somebody has an amazing idea, and we don't want to do like a random pre-record thing.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, the big thing with this one was it took a lot longer, or not a lot longer, but it took significantly longer in the planning stages.
So much longer.
Just to sort of actually knock out what we wanted it to look like.
What is this going to look like?
Yeah. What we wanted to look like and what kinds of things would fit into it. And
we have to do a bunch of graphics work and stuff to make it all work. So yeah. Kathleen, are you going to be playing with Japanese or English voice acting?
I'm probably going to be playing with English voice
I was
acting
going to
because
say.
it's easier.
I was going to suggest that.
Well, because if people are tuning into the stream and they want to watch it, but maybe they don't, like, they are also trying to do other work, if it's the Japanese, you have to be watching and reading the subtitles at all times.
Yeah. Also, yeah, just it's easier to read, on the stream. Maybe someone can't be watching at source.
Yeah.
I think it's very, very, very smart to use the English voice acting. Also,
Oh, people are saying, English voice acting.
Also, the
preferred.
Persona
The Persona
games traditionally have good voice acting.
Atlas
so.
always hires really good voice actors. Every time they put voice acting in a game, it's really great. Oh, people saying that, they have good voice actors.
Pro Priceless, new Friday nights will be coming out later this month.
Ooh.
Yes. S.A. Icon Jr., yeah, I mean, we wanted people to know that those were cards, even though that doesn't make sense for the world and the time period that we created, but we wanted the viewers to know that
what was going on.
Yeah, it's a tough balance to strike there. Anyway, let's talk about video games instead of Loading Ready Live.
Yes.
Is there an Easter Loading Ready Live, or is the pre-release canceling it? Well, I thought we were going to postpone it because of the pre-release, but James said no, so apparently we're not.
James is a fucking madman.
Because the pre-release is on Friday.
It's on Friday, yeah.
So theoretically, there's nothing stopping it.
Yeah. Also, for anyone who for people who aren't involved in the pre-release, like say Ian or Alex, or other people randomly, but if we don't do Loading Ready Live, then they just don't do anything that weekend, so they just don't get paid for doing that. So,
doesn't Ian do stuff for the pre-release?
He does some editing, I think.
Yeah. So.
But still, it's not quite the same. Anyway, so yeah, the stories that we did talk about, the Pokemon event, like I said, very
people caught
popular.
a lot of Magic cards.
Lots of people are still playing Pokemon Go. There's nothing. I don't think we'll ever quite hit again the heady days of that first month, which was honestly like just one of the coolest things to happen in a very long time. When you, like, we go to the park here and there'd just be hundreds of people spread out around the park, and it's a big park, so it's not like it was crammed, but like just playing Pokemon Go. It was this like amazing group shared thing that is rare to have happen anymore, because there are so many ways to get your media, and there's so many different diverse interests that you don't have the same sort of like, well, there's only 5 channels and like a television event is going on. It's like a shared experience. So the sort of the shared cultural experience of when Pokemon Go launched was kind of amazing. It's never going to get to that point again, but it's still very popular. So
Yeah.
And if there was somebody just like walking down the street on their phone,
if they were on their phone and their phone was plugged into a power brick, 100% they were playing Pokemon Go. 100%.
I wasn't playing I wasn't playing Pokemon Go, but you know, I will be often reading my phone as I'm walking and be like, Pokemon Go, like no. It's like no. See, I was.
What do you say? Where you're like, no, like filthy fanfic.
Yeah, it's like hey, I was looking at my phone and not paying attention where I was going way before anyone else.
Yeah. The story about Switch scams, obviously. The picture there, that was a
real thing.
That was a particular one. That was from an Amazon warehouse deals.
So like officially sold by Amazon.
And it was a Switch box that they took the time to put a Wii into, like an old dirty Wii.
Like surprisingly dirty.
Like, why not a brick?
Yeah.
This is like, you know what? No, we'll give them a Nintendo console.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, none of the like cables or anything with
No. But because that particular one, because it was an Amazon warehouse deals thing, they were able to return it.
Yeah. I mean, you can return, like Amazon will guarantee you a refund even from a third-party seller, but it becomes very difficult, and it like you start having to fill out forms. And the idea is by the time that you are putting in your refund request, they've sold like 10 $100 Wii or Switch systems to somebody, and they have closed up their account and gone away. They've gotten their money and cashed out and disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah. If the thing that is in high demand is being sold for less than retail, that's probably not a thing.
Yes.
Vin Diesel. Dominic Toretto's Dodge Charger coming to Rocket League. This is a triple co-promotion between Rocket League, Universal Pictures, and Dodge. So that's cool. And like I said, they put the DeLorean in the game a while ago, which is dope, and the Batmobile from Batman v Superman, which I guess is basically the Tumbler from the Nolan movies. And that's also sweet. But this is the one that feels the most Rocket League.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm pretty sure, it's like, haven't they played some sort of sport with cars already on one of the Fast and the Furious things?
Maybe, I don't know.
Like, they could definitely play...
Agarius,
yeah.
Sorry, they market is shipped like immediately, but they say they'll be shipping it slowly, I guess, to give them more time.
Yeah.
So.
Kathleen did a whole thing about Persona 5.
I feel very strongly about that. I'm sure other people in our chat feel very strongly about it. If people start posting spoilers for Persona 5, the mods will strike back at you
like a ton of bricks
with the wrath intent.
What's interesting is
proportional to your crimes.
When you started playing Persona 4
in 2008.
Yeah, but it was a real sleeper, right? Like nobody was talking about it, so this wasn't a
No, I was
worry?
not concerned about it being spoiled on Twitter like in the first 72 hours of the game being out. Do you remember this? Because I was busy. I took months to play through, like a couple of months to play through Persona 4, because it's a long game, and I would play like all day on Sunday and stuff like that. And you like came over a couple weekends so I could get more Persona 4 time in. Because I worked a full-time job, and I was also like really into like working out at the time, and then did like trivia stuff because I lived in Vancouver. And so like I just had shit to do. And so I didn't get a lot of time to play it. And I just played through it leisurely and at my own pace and sort of picked up the pace as we got towards the end of the mystery just because I just needed to see what was going to happen. But yeah, it took me months to play through, and I was not once concerned about spoilers because when Persona 4 came out, I was super pumped about it. But people were not like, oh my god, a new Atlas game, yeah! Like the landscape's totally changed in the past 9 years.
Which is great.
There's definitely a lot more hype for Persona 5. Well, people, certainly within our group anyway.
People, it really spread that it was just a great game, right? And so it just...
It was on PS2.
Now there's been 9 years of people playing it and the re-release, like it and the Golden and stuff, and like I think when the Golden came out, it was like, hey, you know, you got to check this out because I remember playing it like 4 years ago and it was great and you should try it. And then just now there's a huge amount of people who are like,
I mean, it's so nice that
really want.
It's so nice that it actually, you know, I know nothing about the game, but at least according to reviews and everything, it actually is like good.
Yeah, yeah, that is.
I was
nice.
actually not concerned that it would be bad. Atlas doesn't really do like. I mean, Shin Megami Tensei
were you
4,
going to say Atlas doesn't make bad games?
they typically like not,
they have made bad games.
They're not. They're first party games. They usually don't release till they're done.
Right.
Like they don't care about meeting a deadline. Like they never shove out
as proof of 9 years between.
Yeah, but like they do not shove out a half-baked product. Like there are games that have definitely been not as great. But there's nothing that's like, this is fucking trash.
Yeah.
Right?
And the stuff that you didn't like about Strange Journey was intentional, just bad.
Correct. It was just a punitive and
Like,
punishing
this is
design
exactly
choice.
how we wanted it to do. Oh,
right.
Is it? Oh, that was a mistake. You shouldn't have done that.
Let's back off from that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Strange Journey was sort of like the peak of Atlas, like, punitive game design, and after that, and I think people fucking hated that game and just couldn't get through it. After that, they started doing the Atlas Quality of Life Initiative, which is...
A question from chat. Yes, this is not a WrestleMania spoiler, but the Snickers was the headlining sponsor for WrestleMania.
Yes.
But the second sponsor was the Stormblood expansion for Final Fantasy XIV. And so the New Day, who were hosting WrestleMania, came out in costumes inspired by Final Fantasy characters. Xavier Woods had a Moogle on his trombone. Their animated intro had like a Moogle with a unicorn horn, because the unicorns isn't like a New Day thing. And they had like an ice cream cart for their New Day Pops that had a chocobo on it. And like when they came out, yeah, exactly. Kofi was the red mage. Xavier had like crazy spiky hair. When they came out, we were like, what are they dressed like? This is insane. And then we're like, wait, that's a Moogle. Wait, that's actually a Moogle. Is that a chocobo on the ice? How are they doing this? And then it's like, yeah, of course they're dressed like this because of Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. And then Michael Cole's like, I love Final Fantasy, and we're like, Cole,
No, you don't.
Don't lie to me.
I
Though
think-
that would be amazing, actually, if Michael Cole was like a serious Final Fantasy player.
Or if he's just like, he's just as hyped for Persona 5 as me. He's like running around the locker rooms like, you fucking spoil this for me, I can still drop a man.
I mean, Michael Cole's one of the announcers, but he is also...
Didn't he used to be a wrestler?
No, but he's...
Oh. Well, I don't know anything about
he's
wrestling.
pretty cut, though. He works out a lot. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Cole has no clue what he's talking about. But still,
Last year he was talking about Dragon Ball.
I believe it. And then the last story that we did was GTA Online, the car that turns into a roundabout. It just spins.
Yeah.
You turn
It
right and
looks
it's fine.
really-
You turn left and it just goes whoop and fishtails immediately.
Yeah, I just love the there's a small issue we've encountered. It can't turn left. But other than that,
it
great
looks
car.
great.
Great car.
Yeah.
And parked, it looks amazing.
So the We Happy Few thing that they've been signed, that company, which I didn't put in the coming up because I didn't want it to be too long, is the same company that's adopting sleeping dogs with Donnie Yen.
Oh.
Cool.
By the way, I can't
just
think,
really
I can't
like
think,
Donnie
of, I can't
Yen's,
think of a better person to star in a Sleeping Dogs movie.
Mm-hmm.
But
I can't think.
I just like Donnie Yen a lot.
Yeah, it's like, we put Donnie Yen in this movie. Okay, right? Like, I'm automatically interested and bought in.
If he played that guy, from Rogue One?
Yep.
He was the monk.
He was the blind monk,
in,
as
in
opposed
Rogue
to
One.
the rocket launcher monk.
And
Yes.
and also Ip Man.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you have Netflix, go watch the Ip Man movies. Donnie Yen is really sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donnie Yen is cool AF.
Donnie Yen.
Yeah, and TXC2 says he's a great actor. He's
is.
not
He's
just
also
good
a
at
good actor.
he's great at like the kung fu stuff, and he looks cool as shit. I was watching Rogue One, and I'm like, why haven't we done stuff like this in a Star Wars movie before? This is so cool.
Yeah.
But I like because Ip Man was really really popular, and of course Rogue One and various other things. It seems like he's like the go-to guy.
Yeah.
Now.
How much of a gore fest is Ip Man? It's not. It's a kung fu movie.
Yeah, there's
Which are typically not gory or even that bloody.
There's very. I mean, I think there's like maybe somebody like getting beaten up.
Yeah.
But we're not like super gory.
Right, Iron Monkey, man. I remember watching Iron Monkey in high school.
Yeah.
Iron
The
Monkey
third
was sweet.
the third
Some
Ip Man
people-
has Mike Tyson in it.
Oh yeah.
People weighing
So
in now.
good.
Donnie Yen also super hot. That does not distract from his charms. We'll say that. The Donnie Yen looks cool, is legitimately good at acting, and also very attractive. The point being, Donnie Yen is great. Put him in a movie, and I'm like 50% there.
And he's got that Jackie Chan thing where I have absolutely no idea how old he is.
Yeah, 78. Why not?
Yeah, he's somewhere between
15 and 100.
Yeah, 15 and 100.
All right, stories we didn't talk about. I haven't read much into this story. Kathleen did, but the headline is
great.
EVE Online's new pirate ship can hold 100,000 human corpses.
Okay, so there's a pirate faction in EVE Online that does rituals with human blood.
Gross.
They sound like basically
And
like
so
weavers.
you can get human corpses in the game. Like when your ship is blown up, you'll get like a little life pod that will like eject. But if that's destroyed, then you can get a corpse. And it actually has the name attached to it, right? And so, like, some people even buy and sell human corpses of, like, particularly notorious people, right? Like, my trophy, I finally killed Pirate Raider Buttsman 85, right? But it's not like if you shoot this ship, it will explode into, like, a shower of corpse confetti. And you just, like, get, like, one item floating in space that you can pick up. And so it's basically a manifest of 100,000 corpses, which is not as exciting.
Rob Zombie's ship of 1,000 corpses.
But as a side effect, this is also the new biggest ship in EVE.
Oh.
It is about 3 times in terms of like cost. It's like 3 times as much, or some 3 to 5 times as much as the previous biggest ship. So we're talking like if one of these things is worth somewhere in real world money. If you had to buy the ISK to make this, we're talking like
$5,000 to $8,000.
Yeah. So
by the way, I was reminded because we were talking about Donnie Yen, and someone in chat also mentioned Jackie Chan. If you want to get real fucked up on feelings, Jackie Chan got a honorary Oscar this year for sort of like a lifetime in cinema, and because of that, they did on Hong Kong, I think it was television, they did like a special, like a retrospective that he was on. It's basically like a tribute to Jackie Chan special. And there's this section where he's on stage with his stunt team behind him, with his current stunt team, who are all younger guys. And they play this video package of interviews with former members of his stunt team who've all retired because they're getting on a bit, right? Talking about how much it meant to them to be part of Jackie Chan's stunt team. And while that's playing, the old stunt team guys from the video quietly come on stage behind and stand behind him, and the new stunt team steps back without Jackie knowing.
Because he's watching the video?
Yeah, and then the video ends, and then he starts talking about how great they are and turns around and gestures to them, and then it's like, holy shit, and it's just like this. It's so sweet. It's oh god, get real fucked up on feelings.
Jackie Chan,
like,
stunt fam.
I know.
it's like I punched all of you so many times.
Yeah. That's the best part. Is like when he's fighting like some evil white dude in one of the things, and then it cuts to like the reverse shot, and it's clearly a Chinese guy in a wig, getting like fucked over a table. Yeah. Anyway. That sounds amazing. Where can I watch that? I have no idea. Probably on YouTube somewhere.
Where it's the Academy Awards. So
well, that wasn't that wasn't at the Academy Awards. That was no. This was a special.
Oh,
this was like a tribute to Jackie Chan. They did on Hong Kong television.
I see.
Because he was getting the Oscar.
Right.
So it was like
All right. Now, moving from one type of feelings to another, they shut down Club Penguin, and they replaced it with an app, and people do not like the app. Apparently, the app is very much like, you subscribe $4.99 a month. You get to do stuff if you can't subscribe.
When the trailer for the app prominently featured what was clearly a microtransaction treasure chest, it's like, ooh.
Yeah.
Like, we've seen enough mobile games that we saw the trailer, and we were like, oh, fuck.
Because so, I mean, I never played Club Penguin, but...
No, I was never a penguiner.
From what I understand,
what did they call themselves?
It was basically like a sort of a chatting, social interaction.
It's like a Habbo Hotel thing. You just go
sort
online
and you have like a little avatar, and you do it and stuff. And so, whereas this new game appears to be, it actually has like a story, and like trying to make it into more of an actual like game, I guess.
Yeah, but. Yeah.
Penguin
Apparently you can't even get through the tutorial without, because it's like the tutorial takes you past where the free stuff is.
Also,
We've killed your childhood and replaced it with a mobile cash grab. Yeah, basically.
Also, as
Yeah.
a side note, one of the things that just bugs me is that like Club Penguin, the original one, was like a Flash thing, right? It was in browser Flash game. So it's not like there are various limits to what you can do in a Flash interface, especially in the browser. This mobile game that came out is like 300 megs. Like I guarantee the original Club Penguin was like 5, if that.
Yeah.
Because it had to load it all into a browser, and it was 10 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember we were joking, back on the ENN days, joking about Club Penguin Elite Penguin Force, right, which was like a spin-off of Club Penguin. Like, Club Penguin's been around for a long time, and it was very popular.
Yeah, I feel it's people of a certain age, people who are like maybe in their 20s now or their late teens now.
Yeah.
Because Club Penguin was aimed at like children, right? So
Cranberger and Dark Overlord have both found the Jackie Chan video, if those are if anyone's interested. We basically did all that one, and then the speedrunner. I didn't actually. I skimmed this one. Speedrunner sabotaged by his own chat.
okay, so he turned on text to speech for bit donations, and so one of the people in his chat, not just a rando, like somebody he knew, somebody he'd known for a while, started like spamming notifications just as he was getting to the end, and like through his concentration. So he still got a world record, but not the world record he was going for, because he lost 12 seconds because he missed he messed up something on like the Bowser, like fighting Bowser at the end. And so like he was just like...
So he still got a world record, but it could have been way better?
Correct. So he's like had a headache and was just bummed out. And it's like,
He got just above, because he was on track to be the first person to...
sub 139 for Super Mario World.
Or no. To sub 1 hour.
Sub 1 hour, that's it.
I think it was that.
What is this speedrunner's name?
That's really infuriating. Yeah, like the thing is, it's the headline.
Cheese.
Sabotaged by his chat is a misnomer. It was one guy in chat who knew him already. So sabotaged by somebody he thought was a friend.
Yes, it was 139. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sabotaged by somebody who thought was a friend, I think, is a more accurate description of what happened.
So the time he got 1 hour 40 and 5 seconds. And
Yes.
he was trying to get under 139, which he was on track to do, but yes.
Yeah. So I guess in hindsight, I mean, obviously, we all know how easy it is to get distracted by chat. I have died many times playing things and falling down holes or getting killed by something in chat.
No, it was a sub 100-minute record.
Right, there we go.
Oh, 100 minutes, that's what it was, right, because that would be a minute, yeah, an hour. All right. What else we got going on?
That was it, really. That was everything from the document.
Alrighty.
So that's wait, there's a game, the one you added at the very bottom this morning. There's a game on Steam Greenlight. It's a visual novel called A Summer with the Shiba Inu.
Everybody's dogs.
Everyone is dogs.
What a great game.
That's it. Just wanted to put that out.
I don't know if it's like Had a Full Boyfriend but dogs or what, but...
I don't think you're supposed to be like...
Dating the
I don't think
dogs?
it's dating them. I think you're just hanging out with... You're a dog and you're hanging out with dogs.
I mean, there's probably some emergent gameplay that you could do if you were into that kind of thing.
Presumably. So. You have a Shiba, Dapper Gentlemancer? I'm so jelly.
Yeah.
Do you squish? You squished your face? Shiba squish? Seriously, if you do a Google image search for Shiba squish, it's just people grabbing their cheeks like this because they have stretchy face.
All dogs have stretchy faces.
That's a safe search one, though. Yeah.
Yes.
Probably.
There's maybe I don't know. That's a dangerous search.
Let me try this. Sheep squish.
Emergent gameplay in a visual novel. What I'm saying is people can think of ways to date the dogs.
It's all good.
There'll be something on Tumblr.
He has the squishiest face, according to Dapper Gentleman.
I remember back in the day. That was it Desert Bus 2? Our arch nemesis during Desert Bus 2.
Oh yeah, the Shiba Inu puppy cam.
Was the Shiba Inu puppy cam. We could do singing and dancing and giving away tons of stuff and doing everything we possibly could think of, but there's no way we could compete with 5 sleeping dogs.
Yeah, they weren't even doing anything. They were just asleep.
That's just a static camera.
When they were awake, they destroyed us. But when they were asleep, we still couldn't beat them.
Yeah, but just a static camera.
With the sleep, you
little
have the
sleeping
potential that they'll
puppies.
wake up.
Yeah, it's true. They could wake up at any moment. The tension is off the charts.
I know.
Well, and they, one would like kick every once in a while or something, right?
He's having puppy dreams. Squish. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Does Twitch have a spin dry channel? Just watching laundry.
I mean, we could set that up at our house.
Yeah, we could. Whoop. All right.
By the way, speaking of spin dried stuff, if you haven't seen the YouTube video of a guy playing The Devil Came Down to Georgia, accompanied by his washing machine, it's the most amazing thing. He's got whether it's what he put in the washing machine or because the washing machine is broken in a very specific way. It doesn't just give a beat. It's doing like a very specific like staccato repeating beat that is the most. It's amazing.
I'm gonna have to go watch this. That's amazing. Oh boy. Okay. That is going to do it for the Checkpoint stream today. Look at us.
Yeah.
Look at us starting on time and ending.
And ending normally when we start.
The
at some
appropriate
point.
hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to go get this up on YouTube and then go get new glasses. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody.
Oh yeah, you are wearing glasses.
Yeah, these are my old ones.
Oh, these are your emergency backup glasses.
Yeah, this is the older, slightly out of date prescription. My new glasses suffered an accident, and I'm gonna have to go get new. But they were still under warranty, so I'm gonna go get new frames for free. So that's nice. So, all right.
All right. Let's
do the subs.
welcome some subs.
Boo-doop, boop, ba-doop, boop. Jackson Kane is a new Patreon supporter. Hey, thank you and welcome.
Yay.
Yay.
Cyberpunk Pilot for 2 months. Great. Now I have to put something funny here, but always works.
Got there.
Nadriachi for 30 months says 30 months celebrate good times.
Come on. Dun, dun. Celeb Girth with a 6-month resub.
great name.
Welcome back.
Blue Mechanic for 34 months. I know nothing of Persona or wrestling, so I can't spoil anything.
That's the way we like it.
Yep.
Monsieur Squirrel for 28 months.
Okay, we live here now through a 32-month resub says, woo, time to check some points.
Eldrin 13 for 30 months. Checking some points.
Checking the points.
May Strith is a new subscriber.
Welcome to the channel. DSP Moo. 4-month resub. Welcome back. DSPMU.
Bearded Canuck for 1 year.
That's like us. Welcome back.
J
guy.
Random Hacker for 11 months says watching Lure at work. Thanks for the free advertising on mail time.
You're welcome. Alex R. with a 3-month resub. Welcome back. Thank you.
User with name 17 for 39 months. 39 months ago, I'd never played an Atlas RPG. Now I've played 4 SMTs and a couple Personas. Coincidence?
Ooh.
Whedon Project for 6 months says, hey, I found 2/3 of a sub baby lying around.
Ugh.
Put it back in, it's not done yet.
And thank you for 535 bits, Foxmar 320, Eric 90, Earthen1, Ghostwaz, Mungo Dude, and Sniper Pumpkin.
Yay!
And I see Reinhard says, my sub came in a little too late during the LRR stream back on Saturday. Could I get a sub call out? You can, in fact.
Welcome back, Reinhard. Thank you so much.
Yay!
You guys are great.
100 bits there from W. Nivik after the fact saying, now to go see what I missed on the VOD. That's true. There have been days we haven't even started the stream by now.
Yeah.
Ah, feels good to be on time.
Yeah.
Don't look for it to continue.
Well, no, but this is good because, like, normally, like, I'm really up to the wire, and I'm going to actually have enough time to get all the work I need to do, like, done today. I'm very excited.
It's good stuff.
Keep that focus, team.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
See you next time.